MauiTodaytv.
Hello, I'm George Kahumoku. I'm on MauiTodaytv Unplugged. Keio kamana o lele iwi kahale mohala o ke o kaha umehano kapo I mohala koni koni I kapu vai Koni koni I kapu vai. Well, I'm actually from the Big Island of Hawaii. I spent most of my life on the Big Island. I was invited to come here in the 90s. I played at the Mauna Kea Beach Hotel for about 20 years. Played for such, you know, the Mauna Kea used to be a place where all the movie stars used to come, like Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor, Henry Winkler, those guys would come. So that's where I played music. But then I played there from I think it was 73 over to 92, 93. And then they closed for renovation. And so there was a Westin here. So they invited me to come. So I ended up staying here ever since. So I was commuting for about 5 years, but it was hard. I had a farm, I had a ranch, I had all kinds of things going. It just didn't work out. So I just decided to put a plug for the Big Island. And now I'm unplugged here on Maui. Umehano kapo I mohala Koni koni I kapu vai. Well, this is an original song. I'm originally from the Big Island of Hawaii. I wrote this song for a friend. Whenever I went over to her house was always full bloom, you know, always all kinds of orchids, gardenias, plumeria, anthuriums. So I wrote this song for her, a song called Mohala. And it speaks about her home, which is right across the ocean. It speaks about the limu, the seaweed, the lipoa, and also the vaiole, which is like we call it rat's feet seaweed. I actually won 2 Grammys last year and this year as well. And my son actually, Kyoki Kahumoku, won 3 Grammys. He's one Grammy ahead of me, you know. So what happened is they started a Hawaiian category a couple years ago, 3 years ago, and he was on the winning CD. It was a Slacky album. And then we have a show, Wednesday show right now at the Pulaski that's been going on for 5 years. We're on our 6th year. And from the show, we just record all the different artists. I've been traveling for the last 35 years with, you know, I've traveled with Keola Bima, I've traveled with Larry Kapana, Siro Pahinui, Dennis Kamakahi, Uncle Ray Kane, you know, so we've been doing the world for like 30, 35 years. I've been fortunate that our music has taken us all throughout the world. I've been to, you know, England, France, played at the World's Fair in Germany, played for the Premier of China, played for the, you know, at the time, the young prince of Thailand. I don't know if he's in or out now. You know, you don't know about the politics of the world. I played in Singapore, all over. You know, Australia, New Zealand, you name it. I've been probably 55 countries throughout the world, and we're lucky that we have this venue right here on Maui. To me, Aloha is like from my heart. When I look, if I'm teaching the kids or whatever, I try to look for what is it in them that shines. What is it that's their best? You know, that I recognize that what makes them unique. Each of my students are different. I teach about 300 different students in a week. So I look at what does each student have that's different. What is different about each one? And I try to, you know, capitalize on that and their differences. And I recognize the differences, and I actually celebrate the differences in whatever they do. And not only my relationship with my kids, but with everyone, you know. I get 15 kids, so each one a little bit different, you know. Some like get up late, some get up early, you know. Some get up late only certain times of the, if they gotta go fishing or hunting, boy, they're up early. But if they gotta go to school, they always get up late, you know, that kind of thing. So I try to find out the differences, and then I find out what are their strengths and what are the gifts, and I capitalize on the gifts. And the other thing I learned from my great-grandmother years ago, and she called it the huna, the secret. And the real secret to me in life is being able to see it in your mind, you know. See it in your mind, taste it in your taste buds, hear it, all of that. So that was the gift that she taught me, and I think that's my gift that that's what Aloha means to me, is being able to recognize the gifts in others and also to share it. Because the word alo means full of, and the word ha means your breath. So if you're full of your breath, what breath do you have to share with the world? So that's from the heart, that's what it means to me. Aloha, see you next time on MauiTodaytv, Unplugged. I'm George Kahumoku.
Maui today.